Updated on March 28, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Help is on the way for the Dallas Cowboys. The club was usually quiet in the first wave of NFL free agency, having their eyes set on one whale in particular, and that was All-Pro safety Earl Thomas. They didn't want to pay his price though, which was reportedly upwards of $15 million per season. That's nearly what he landed with the Baltimore Ravens on his 4-year, $55 million deal, and so the Cowboys quickly moved on to other targets they could potentially land. The most notable is another All-Pro safety in Eric Berry, who met with the team on Tuesday, March 19, but he wasn't the only All-Pro who visited the halls in Frisco, TX. They also met with defensive end Robert Quinn, whom the Miami Dolphins have been shopping for potential trade. The talks got serious between all three parties on Tuesday, but Quinn left without a deal and was expected to also meet with the New Orleans Saints. In the end, the Cowboys got their man, doing a new one-year deal with Quinn, according to Tom Pelissero of NFL Network. The term and numbers on the reported deal have not yet been disclosed, as this is a developing story, but a source close to the situation tells me the Cowboys are sending a 2026 6th-round pick to the Dolphins to land Quinn. This is now being confirmed by multiple outlets. It's not for lack of production that Quinn was on the trade block, but instead due to the financial state of the Dolphins. The Pro Bowl pass rusher was set to hit the salary cap in Miami for a hefty $12.93 million in 2019, and the team would land 100% of that as savings if they traded or release him, barring a concession that saw them absorb a portion of his 2019 payout. They'd obviously prefer the former, seeing as it'd land them assets in return. For a Cowboys team in dire need of shoring up a defensive line that was dominant in 2018 but already looks like a shell of its roster self in March, looking into the situation on Quinn made perfect sense. A former first-round pick 14th overall for the Los Angeles Rams, Quinn played 7 seasons with the organization before heading to the Dolphins in March 2018 via trade. It was a cap move for the Rams at the time, with Quinn being on the back end of a 6-year deal signed in 2014. He's had his bumps and bruises over the course of his time in the NFL, but has been mostly durable, having been available for fewer than 15 games only twice in his 8-year career. For a more recent scope on his availability, it's key to note he's played in 31 of the Dolphins' last 32 games, a stellar statistic for one of the most bruising positions in the game. Add this to his production and Quinn becomes very attractive. 28-year-old burst out of the gate in his first 4 years as a pro, registering 45 sacks during his rookie contract. Things slowed quite a bit thereafter, but he's averaged 6 sacks per season in his last 4 campaigns, and those are more than solid numbers when you consider what the Cowboys' pass rush has looked like outside of DeMarcus Lawrence the last 2 seasons, and from 2014 to 2017. With the decision to move on from David Irving and Randy Gregory working to return to the field from an indefinite suspension, the Cowboys are all in on adding impact talent to team with Lawrence. They've signed Kerry Hyder and Christian Covington in the second wave of free agency, and their goal is to land an extension on Lawrence before the July 15 deadline, setting the stage, along with talent like Antoine Woods, for what could be a level up in 2019.